So this is going to be a short video, and it's going to deal with a situation I have with fake books. Now, fake books are a wonderful tool for somebody to learn a song, but they're not always accurate. And sometimes the same song, you can find slightly different versions in different places. And I just wanted to show an example of that with a song by Thelonious Monk called Well You Needn't. So I guess we're going to title this video, Fake Books Can Be Helpful a Little Bit, or something like that. So here we go. Let me just share the screen. Here we go. Hopefully this will come out good on the video. I've never made a video with Zoom yet like this, but we'll see if it works. I'm going to move this over a little bit. Okay, so, Well You Needn't. This, where it says old real book version, this particular version is pretty close to the way Miles Davis plays it. And we'll just listen to the A section of how that's written out in the old real book. And you'll notice that there is an anticipation of the third beat, and that changes the character a little bit from Monk's original performance. But there's also some different notes here. We'll get into that in a second. So here we go. This is the real book version, the old real book, 5th edition real book version of the A section of Well You Needn't. Okay, so that is that's the 5th edition real books version, and then I put it at 90 so we could hear the all the notes very specifically. And let's see if we can hear the ultimate jazz fake book version, which is a little bit different. The rhythm gets closer to the way Monk played it. Okay, so now we're going to listen to the a newer fake book called the 6th edition real book. Gives actually what Monk played was he doesn't start with a B natural. He starts with a G sharp, and he moves through the chord that way. So let's hear what. Basically, this is the Monk version of it. It's the 6th edition real book is a little bit better for the authenticity, I would say. Okay, now next, notice I've superimposed. I've put the ultimate real book version. Ultimate. Oh, that's actually the old real book version. I seem to have mislabeled that. And the 6th edition real book together. So we'll get that anticipation that Miles Davis did, and the natural rhythm, or the more straight rhythm that Monk used. And we're going to get his notes, and it's almost like Miles was hearing a harmony to it, because these notes are basically harmonies to each other. The G sharp and the B, the A and the C and the F. It's like he's harmonizing the F chord on the way up. So let's hear that. And it's going to sound funny when we get the anticipation of the old real books version and the on the beat of the newer version, but it's actually the old Monk version. So let's hear that. Okay, so now we come to the part that's actually the most different is the bridge. The bridge, the bridges are almost it's like several different songs almost. But the old real book bridge, we'll just do that one. Miles starts with a G7 chord, I believe, according to the real book he does. I did not write the chords in here, and I'll explain why in a minute. Here we go. This is the old real book version of the bridge. Okay, so that is the old real book version. And we have a different bridge from the Ultimate Fake Book, and that is, we'll play that one. Okay, so that one, obviously the old real book starts on a C sharp D G, so it's playing basically a G7 chord. And the newer version, or not newer version, the Ultimate Fake Book version actually starts with the A flat 7. So they both, they don't even start on the same thing, but they have a similar thing. But it's not so much that, but the original wasn't even the same chord shape going on, because when Monk was playing it, from what it looks like in these fake books, or in this fake book, he's thinking more of a D flat 7 chord instead of playing with a G7. You would be playing this, which would be a leading tone into the 5-1-5 or 5-8-5, however you want to think of that. But what Monk's doing on the beginning of that bridge is, according to that real book, is the 1-2-5-2 of the D flat 7 chord. So this is very interesting. Let's listen to this version. So that bridge sounds like a completely different song than the other versions of it, and most people have gotten pretty much. They have learned most of what they know about that song from the Miles Davis recording. So the bridge to Thelonious Monk's version of Thelonious Monk's song may have sounded like the wrong song. Right here, I have the whole. I have the basically everything I did on that other version, but with the chords written in. And this particular program, when you put in the chords, it actually plays the sound of the chords, which is why I left the chords out, because I wanted you to hear it without the chords. But I'm just going to let it play through the whole bunch of stuff, and we'll start with the old real book, and I'll just say which one it is, and we'll just play old real book here. Ultimate Fake Book, A section. Coming up on the 6th edition Fake Book. here's the combination, the weird one. Now here's the bridge from the old real book. Here's the bridge from the ultimate fake book. Here's Monk's bridge from the and that's that's actually, when you think about it, kind of crazy. All of these different all the different fake books, they seem to have their own interpretation because there's people that listen to the music and they write it down. Now, the difference between the ultimate fake book and the fifth edition, real book, that one seems to be based on the same recording. It seems to be based on something that Miles Davis did, because they both start with the B. Only the Miles had to, I guess, put an anticipation in it, maybe. So, and the Monk's version does starts with that G sharp A. That's it's just I think it's a very interesting thing when you look at fake books, that you think you're learning the song, but you may not be completely learning the song, and some of them are better than others. I believe that the sixth edition is probably a better source for the actual songs according to the composers. The fifth edition, I believe, was done by guys at Berkeley back in the 70s or something like that, when they just wanted quick access to these songs so that they could, at a gig, just open up the book and play the song. And I think sometimes they were more colored by a famous jazz version of it than they were of the actual song. So that's just something to think about when you look at music in a fake book. That's it.